In the future, how will businesses use digital technologies to get ahead? What new services and experiences will they offer to excite customers? How will businesses be changed by big data? And how will analytics turn that into smart data? With the rapid development of AI, how can businesses reinvent themselves to stay ethical, sustainable, and profitable? And how will our communities evolve to withstand new cybersecurity threats? Only one way to find out. Accenture invites you to be there at the world's greatest show. What does the future of networking look like? Will networks connect billions of humans and their ideas to form a fully digitized, intelligent Earth? Will trees talk to networks that talk to scientists about climate change? Will ambulances talk to patient records that talk to doctors about saving lives? Will cars talk to road sensors that talk to stoplights about traffic efficiency? With a network so powerful and advanced, will we be able to solve the world's most challenging problems? Only one way to find out. Cisco invites you to be there at the world's greatest show.
Al-Wasl is the title of the opera, the old name for Dubai, but it's also the link between generation to generation, what's passed down. The story is about the cycles of generations and young people and old people learning to listen to one another.
What is the future of trade? Will we find newer and better ways to move goods? Will automation save time and costs, making ports 200% more efficient? Will blockchain help us track shipments in real time, or tell us where the food on our table comes from? Will the Internet of Things connect everything? Will the world open up for the smallest businesses in the remotest places? Only one way to find out. DP World invites you to be there at the world's greatest show. Banking. What would it look like in the future? How will new technology change the way we save? Or the way we buy and pay for things? Will we receive our monthly salaries in cryptocurrency? Will we pay for supermarket purchases with a selfie instead of a signature or PIN? Will you enter the metro by scanning your eyes? Only one way to find out. Emirates NBD invites you to be there at the world's greatest show. Telecom. Will it continue to transform our lives? Will your mobile still look like a phone? Will your fridge order food all by itself? Will students travel to space without leaving their classroom? Will our cities become smarter with 5G? Will that change the way we live, learn, work, and stay healthy? Will that make us closer together in the future? Only one way to find out. Etisalat invites you to be there at the world's greatest show.
We are providing a sustainable, affordable pathway to home ownership for low-income households and women. Basically, it's through use of a unique building technology, and in addition to that, we use a rent-to-own plan model where our clients pay monthly and are able to own the homes for a period of 5 to 10 years. Expo Live was meeting our goals and our missions, and Our project is environmental friendly because for every home we build, we save a burning of 25 trees, and to date we have saved a burning of over 1,000 trees. It gives me more motivation to even
Come join the whole world in one place. See more than 190 countries come together. Witness their rich histories and stories come to life. Meet artists and performers, entertainers and innovators from far and near. Taste flavors and cuisines from around the globe and watch ideas and cultures merge before your eyes. Join the making of a new world.
Welcome to the future of commercial aviation. Explore tomorrow's aircraft technology. Immerse yourself in a futuristic onboard experience. Discover technologies to power greener skies. And see beyond the limits of today. Let us inspire you at the Emirates Pavilion. Expo 2020, Dubai.
1, 2. You weren't there. You weren't there when humans conquered fire, when they wore animal skin attire or invented the bicycle tire. You weren't there when they created algebra, built the pyramids in Giza or painted the Mona Lisa. You weren't there when they first made paper or built the amphitheater, when they calculated gravity or made flying reality. You weren't there when they composed the classics or discovered antibiotics, made the mechanical clock, or taught the world to rock. But you could be there and with your own eyes witness new acts of human genius. Be there to see the alliance of art, music, fashion, and science. See a futuristic festival filled with ideas new and radical. Performances magical in a 6-month-long spectacle. This you can't afford to miss. It's the best of humankind in the greatest show of our time.
أنت ما كنت يوم اكتشف الإنسان النار زمان، ولا يوم اتدفى بفرو الحيوان واخترع دراجة تنقله لكل مكان. أنت ما كنت يوم الحساب غير كل المعادلات، يوم بنوا الأهرامات ورسموا الموناليزا أشهر اللوحات. أنت ما كنت أول مرة كتبوا على الورق ومثلوا على أول مسرح، يوم طلعوا بنظرية الجاذبية وفكرة الطيران صارت حقيقية. أنت ما كنت يوم ألفوا الموسيقى الكلاسيكية، يوم الوقت صار أرقام والروك اشتهر في كل مكان. بس هذه المرة تقدر تكون أول من يشوف ابتكارات سابقة للعصر وعروض ما يتصورها عقل. تقدر تشهد على أروع الأفكار بالفن، الأزياء، العلوم والموسيقى. هذه المرة ما بيفوتك 6 شهور من الاحتفال بإبداع العقول البشرية كلها في مكان واحد بتجتمع، وبالمستقبل بتحتفل في الحدث الأروع في العالم.
What is the future of payment technology? In the future, will we still carry cards in our wallet? Will we still use signatures and pins to identify ourselves? Or will we use our voices, faces, and eyes instead? Will the technology we connect to help us connect to each other so we can start something priceless together? Only one way to find out. MasterCard invites you to be there at the world's greatest show.
كأنها تقول صالتها تشابه ماضي أهلها، ومثل طيبة أهلها اكتست تربتها بالطيبة. أنا الغافة وسط هالأرض وجذوري لوبة تسألها. أنا التاريخ، أنا الأمجاد، أنا الماضي، أنا الهيبة. وفي وسط الظروف الحالكة والصعبة والمرة نميت بوسط هالصحراء، ولا أخشى العطش والقيض. شهور تمر وسنين وليالي حلوة ومرة، ويعانقني الشموخ واحتضن عهد العطا وافيض. من أوراقي أكرم وأعطي، والغصون الشامخة تشهد، والحمام الراعب يشيد في غصوني عشه وبيته. وكم في ظل الذي قيل واستراح وروح وعود، لين سموني سلام. وكل عابر كم داريته، وكانوا الناس من حولي يتصافون ويمرون، وتحت ظلي سوالفهم وكأنهم فيني يحسون. متى هالناس تتوحد وتحت الراية يتحدون، ويا زايد ويا راشد وهم ذخر العرب والعون، وعم الاتحاد الدار وهلت من الفرح العيون. وطلع للجيل هذا الصرح، جعل العقول تتلاقى، وهم مستقبل الإنسان فيها الكون وأحلامه. بزغ في دانة الدنيا منار الكون وإشراقه، وداموا في رخاء دايم بين إكسبو والغافة سلامة.
What will cars be like in the future? Will they all be electric? Will we still call it a car or a pod? Will your pod still have a steering wheel or pedals? Or will it just need to hear your voice to tell it where to go? And will you be able to program it to go off by itself every day to pick up the kids after school? Only one way to find out. Nissan invites you to be there at the world's greatest show.
This is good. This is good. This is really good. But good isn't good enough, because there's always a better way. Good got us into space, but challenging it got us walking on the moon. Good got us high-performance cars. Challenging it taught them to drive themselves. It doesn't matter how good something is, someone is already searching for a better way to do it. That's why at PepsiCo, we challenge conventional wisdom. We challenge the naysayers and all the wait-and-seers. But we don't just challenge them, we challenge ourselves. Because doing that allows us to do amazing things, like improve human performance, offer the world a world of healthier choices, help women rise right to the top and put a smile on everyone's face. Not a good smile, a great smile. No, make it an unbelievably big smile, which makes us the perfect partner for Expo 2020 Dubai. Challenge today, change tomorrow.
Come for the world's most inspiring architecture. Marvel at buildings that resemble flocks of birds and crystal caves that move and tilt and change in shape. Step into structures that produce oxygen, that generate electricity, and even sustain a microclimate. Visit spaces that recreate nature indoors, that are inspired by abodes of the past, or transport you to cities of the future. Join the making of a new world.
And we can only do so if we try to do that together.
The human experience. What will it be like in the future? Years from now, how will you be able to influence positive change for society, for the economy, for our environment, for our world? Will there be innovative ways to immediately express your feelings and thoughts? Will this be heard and addressed rapidly and genuinely? Will experience, data and insights allow businesses to adapt and evolve and change the world? Only one way to find out. SAP invites you to be there at the world's greatest show. Cities. What will they be like in the future? Will they be smart, with smart roads, lighting and buildings talking to each other? Will those buildings share information to save energy and cool down, or warm up by themselves using the Internet of Things? Will all the infrastructure work together to keep the air clean and the traffic smooth? Will your city know who you are and what you do, and keep you updated in real time on how to stay safe, productive, and relaxed? Only one way to find out. Siemens invites you to be there at the world's greatest show.
دعوة لزيارة التجمع العالمي الأكبر في التاريخ بمشاركة 191 دولة للاستمتاع بأروع الأحداث واكتشاف العمارة الأكثر إلهاماً والأفكار الأكثر ابتكاراً في العالم. بدأ العد التنازلي.
Come for the world's most inventive ideas. See concrete that generates solar power, devices that extract water from air, and robots that perform Beethoven. See the first ropeless elevator, cutting-edge advances in motoring, and the world's largest elevating platform. Don't miss the cone-shaped vertical farm, the laser that scans asteroid surfaces, and the most sensitive radio telescope ever made. Come for the world's greatest advances in sustainability and human mobility. Join the making of a new world.
Bringing the world together in Expo 2020 Dubai.
So the workshops that is happening between DP World and the Expo School program at the Expo Visitor Center is to basically introduce children to the world of logistics. So from a perspective of education, it's extremely valuable because it gets them to understand the different elements of managing shipping ports, managing logistics, and even thinking of how we connect with different parts of the world.
I would kind of be interested in working in DP World because there's lots of teamwork and cooperation involved in working in DP World.
I found people here, they always look for the future. They want something new. We will create something together through the collaboration.
That's why I believe that Dubai and District 2020 are the perfect place for our technology and our company to grow here.
मेरा नाम पिंटू रामलाल है। मैं मैसन हूँ। मेरा गांव इंडिया राजस्थान से है। दुबई में मैं 3 साल से दुबई के अंदर हूँ। मैं एक्सपो 2020 में काम करता हूँ। मैं ये बुक जो यूज़ करता हूँ, इससे मुझे इतना फ़ायदा है, तो ये आपको मैं मैसेज भेज रहा हूँ मेरे दोस्तों। ये मतलब बहुत अच्छा चीज़ है। एक्सपो 2020 ने ये चीज़ मनाया है।
It started as a task that will help us improve workers' health during the period of the construction. We are using a combination of wearable technology and a routine health screening to prevent serious health issues.
We have 3 key strategic aims in the program. The first focuses on preventative health through monitoring and reporting.
The second strategic aim is health treatment. And the third key strategic aim is health research. And continuous improvement is ultimately what we're looking for from our participants.
मुझे हर हफ्ते ये मुझे रिपोर्ट मिलता है। मुझे रिपोर्ट से मुझे वो लोग बताता है, मुझे मतलब इसमें आपको ये प्रॉब्लम है, इसमें आपको ये चीज़ मतलब आपको करना है।
We have partnered with the University of Sharjah in order to help us analyze the vast amounts of data that we've collected.
And if you look back to other expos, you would think the building is a legacy, the campus is a legacy, but I believe this data is going to become a legacy as well for us.
Is an educational tool that improves the learning experience. We have developed an app with educational content that generates motivation and improves the learning experience in the class of students. We were working with some well-known pedagogues, and we create pedagogical sequence that we generate motivation for some topics that kids learn, and we work with them generating debates. They have to experiment, so they connect very well with the topic, and then they learn about it. And we have created video game activities that really enhance kids to learn with more motivation.
We realize that storytelling and creativity plays a vital role in connecting people and sharing globally important messages. And this is where the vision of the making of Alia and Terraland came about.
We wanted to make a story where we have a girl who a lot of our visitors can identify with. The girl is someone who has the power to make a difference in the world. But the thing is that she doesn't really realize it yet for whatever reason. But through this journey and the characters she meets, she eventually realizes that she does have a role in shaping a better world.
What we aim to achieve through the making of this film is to integrate sustainability into all aspects of our work streams, starting from our built assets on our Expo 2020 site, all the way to the creative content and ideas. And just how Alia and Terraland is being developed largely out of recycled and recyclable materials, our Expo site is also being built with sustainable materials.
Wherever possible, we've looked to reuse and repurpose old materials. We've looked to source natural materials which can be returned to their environment after the shooting of the film.
Nukufilmis, ega me neid dekoratsioone väga palju ära ei viska, me kasutame mägesid, pinnavorme, jälle läheb materjal teistpidi, pöörame ja saab uuesti kasutada, et ma arvan, et mõned asjad meil siin on, mida me kasutame, tõenäoliselt on ikka väga vanad, ma arvan 30 aastat küll, mis on nagu jälle materjalina läheb uuesti käiku.
Põhiline korduvkasutus minu poolt on tegelikult see plastiliin, mis on seesama plastiliin on umbes 15 aastat vana nüüdseks juba. Ja olen sellega teinud täiesti lugematu arvu igasugu erinevaid vorme ja ühtlaselt hoolinud ka tegelasi.
Ja me oleme näinud ka reaalselt seda pilti televiisoritest või kust iganes. Ma ei ole oma silmaga näinud, aga ma tean, et sellised prügi täis ookeanid on olemas. Et see on ausalt öeldes väga masendav. Et ma ei kujuta ette. Ütleme nii, et võiks ju inimesed hakata selle filmi nägemise järel rohkem veel mõtlema selle peale, mida nad teevad.
Maailma käekäik sõltub igast ühest meist. Nii see öelda, see filmi peategelane Alja ikkagi saab selge sõnumi, et nüüd on aeg sulle midagi teha, et igaüks meist tegelikult saab midagi teha ja võiks ja peaks tegema midagi planeedi heaks.
To me, I think it would be great if people, after seeing this film, when they go to the pavilion, they can actually recognize the characters and point them out and go like, oh, that's the giant fish I saw in the film. Or this is the forest where Alia's journey first began. And I think this would create another layer of excitement. So visitors will get to experience the journey of Alia through their own eyes.
I really hope that people are going to love this story as much as I do. But I think all of us will really grasp on to the sense of hope. The hope that we can steer a better way to the future. And importantly, everyone will be inspired to play a part in that.
يسعدني أن أرحب بكم في حفل تدشين مشروع الهيدروجين الأخضر ضمن مجمع محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم للطاقة الشمسية. يمثل النظام حجر الأساس لتشجيع واستخدام وترخيص المركبات والمرافق والتجهيزات المتعلقة بوقود الهيدروجين، بما يساهم في تحقيق نمو مستدام يوازي بين التأثيرات البيئية والاقتصادية والاجتماعية.
يسرني أن أشارك معكم في هذه المناسبة التاريخية التي تحتفي بإنجاز خططنا له وحققناه بالتماشي مع مبادئ إمارة دبي ودولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة وقيمهما.
تثبت دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة أن العمل من أجل الإنسانية والتصدي للتحديات التي تواجه كوكبنا اليوم أولوية استراتيجية في كافة توجهاتها.
It will take always leadership, decisiveness, pioneering spirits to get where we need to get to. And in this regard, thank you for your leadership and thank you for your partnership.
ما زلت أذكر تلك اللحظة كما لو كانت بالأمس.
تعالوا اسمعوا الخبر. نعلن قيام دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة دولة مستقلة ذات سيادة.
اللهفة والترقب ومشاعر الفخر والاعتزاز. آباؤنا المؤسسون يعلنون اتحادهم ليبدأ عصر جديد نتعلم معه أنه عندما نقف كلنا معاً بقلوب مفتوحة وعقول متواصلة نكون دائماً أقوى. وبينما كبرنا أخذت أحلامنا تكبر أكثر وأكثر. كنا في غاية الطموح، دائماً نتعلم، دائماً نتطلع إلى المستقبل بشوق وأمل. كل نجاح وكل محطة في مسيرتنا وصلنا إليها بالعمل معاً. واليوم لا نحتفل بتاريخنا المشرف وحسب، بل نتعلم منه أيضاً. وبينما نواجه تحديات جديدة روح العزم والطموح تمضي بنا قدما. والآن حان الوقت لاستضافة العالم في إكسبو 2020 دبي. في دولة الإمارات حيث لا شيء مستحيل ندعوكم للانضمام إلينا لنعمل معاً على صنع مستقبل أجمل لنا جميعاً.
كوني أحد منتسبي برنامج الخدمة الوطنية، أنا جدا فخور بمشاركتي في إكسبو 2020 وإني أكون واجهة لوطني العزيز.
فخور شخصيا لكوني قد ساهمت ببصمتي المتواضعة في هذا الإنجاز الاستثنائي.
نحن تعلمنا نخدم الوطن في جميع المحافل، وإني أكون واجهة أمام العالم فهذا أكبر شرف لي.
أود أن أشكر هيئة الخدمة الوطنية والاحتياطية على إتاحة الفرصة لنا للمشاركة في المحفل العالمي إكسبو 2020.
More than ever, today's world needs us to talk to each other, to communicate and collaborate. In one of the UAE's most cherished traditions, the Majlis. The World Majlis is an open space where diverse voices come together to discuss, to explore and understand, to agree and to disagree. A space to celebrate ideas for unlocking the potential of people around the world, for designing technologies that benefit everyone, for creating a planet that not only survives but thrives, and for building communities that together imagine and design a brighter tomorrow. World Majlis, conversations for a better future.
Come for the world's greatest show. See performers from across the globe, world-famous stars and comedy greats, digital theater and dance routines, acrobatics and poetry slams, street art and fashion shows, pyrotechnic displays and VR spectacles, light projections and fantastic parades. Immerse your senses like never before. Join the making of a new world.